Hello, hello. I am streaming now. There we go. Microphone is going. Beautiful. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Lord Nova. I am excited to see you and to be back in Call of the Sea. I'm hoping to finish it. Thank you. I made an effort today. I attempted to put on more makeup than I usually do, and I don't know, maybe I got carried away. But it is a special occasion, finishing a game. I am bad at actually finishing games. Hello, Dewfeathers. I'm glad you're here before dance class and after dance class or whenever, because it's fun to have you. And I am excited about this game. I have been looking forward to finishing this game since we last played it. Toasty, yes, I am Harmless Cosplay on Twitter and Mostly Harmless on Instagram. I am Mostly Harmless almost everywhere. Mostly Harmless Cosplay and Mostly Harmless Designs just didn't fit on Twitter, so we went with Harmless instead, and it's maybe misleading, I don't know. Thank you, Dewfeathers. I had fun with the makeup. And the hair is recently re-dyed, so I'm just feeling extra tonight, I guess, for a Wednesday. It's St. Patrick's Day, and there's no green in sight, but I do have a Guinness, so I'm not sure if I'm technically allowed to drink on stream, but I don't know. Hi, Bane Deer, welcome. Put that off camera, and might as well get the game going while we say hi. How is everyone today? Oh, there goes the game audio. Oh, right, I also need my controller and to not knock over every pop on my desk. I stream my rules. Sure, I feel like there was a Twitch rule about it that I couldn't remember. You're only here for 20 minutes. The Dropkick Murphys live stream concert starts soon. That's fair. I will have a VOD, and I am not the Dropkick Murphys. I understand, but I appreciate you coming by. Okay, so I hit continue. We are underwater. Oh, right, because we went through... So last time we were here, we went through that weird vision. And now we're underwater. And okay, I totally remember what's happening. Oh, right, but I do, in fact, have a journal. You can drink on stream as long as you don't drink so much that they harm yourself, which, okay, cool. So I can casually sip my Guinness on St. Patrick's Day and no one will yell at me. Okay. So, oh, right. Okay, so I did the awful music puzzle at the top of the place, and it took me somewhere. And we found out that Harry doesn't think there is a cure for the illness because I am like a descendant of something weird, which I think means that one of my ancestors mated with Cthulhu. My body will keep changing until the end. But what is Harry talking about? I know I should be scared of what's happening to me, but I'm not. Truth is, it's been a long time since I felt so alive. In the water, I could see my hands. They had turned into bizarre amphibian hands. Although I recognize them as my own, it's hard to put down in words, but it was as if I was another version of myself. I've lost track of time in this place. It feels like I could stay here forever. Okay. And now we're underwater. Ooh, yep. That's psychedelic. Fish! Look at the fish! I'm just gonna marvel again at how pretty this game is.
I should be scared, but it's hard to explain what I feel, but it isn't fear. Not a bit.
Fish, so many fish and bubbles. Look at those bubbles. Like, I'm really impressed with how pretty this game is. And maybe I should be going up. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to go up.
one of those gates, like the one I saw in the temple.
I wonder if it's going to take me out of the water. Oop, yep, I can put my hand there. Oop.
I'm back to being me.
Okay, I'm me again. I don't have clubs, which I did have before. Okay. I don't think we've been here before. This is new. Okay. Okay.
It's hard for me to understand how these gates work. What happens every time I cross one of them?
I don't know what happens. We're gonna find out, aren't we? So there's another gate, which presumably will take me somewhere when I touch it. But first we're gonna do a look around. But I think this is a fairly linear go touch the gate and go presumably down there. I have a feeling we're going down there. Unless that's where we came from. Who knows? Nope, we're down there. Okay. So we go down there. The art is so pretty, and like I've been scuba diving. I have been underwater like this, and they have the vibe down. I mean, things are a little bluer underwater, but can I go, please? Oh.
Wow.
Where are we going? I'm not doing this. I'm not touching it.
The island is pierced by underground currents.
Underground currents. Yeah, sure is. I don't think I have anywhere to go, so we're gonna go up. Can we swim faster? Okay. We're now out of the water. Can I get out over here? How do I get out? I feel like a sim. I'm a sim, and someone has removed the ladder. What is happening? Can I really not go anywhere? Oh. Oh, I'm an idiot. So while I'm just wandering through this, how?
That architecture again. Where is this gate going to lead me now?
I don't know where this gate is going. So it's Wednesday. We are halfway through the week. I missed everyone very much on Monday, but Taco had to go to the vet. He's fine. It's just his yearly rabies and stuff.
Quiet and peculiar place.
He was not pleased about it. Like, he was fine going there, but then they cut his nails while he was there, and he was not impressed. So it looks like somebody was, like, clawing in here. I don't like it. Okay, so there's a button I can push. Ooh, there's the black goo. I'm gonna... Ooh, and somebody was clawing out there, too. Before I push any buttons or touch any black goo, I'm gonna look around a little bit, because it feels like the kind of thing that might be a point of no return. This game hasn't done that so far, but I like to be careful. And touching black goo has been established to be not great.
Whoever the inhabitants were, they were living here against their will.
Ugh. And they're all, like, crossed out.
Someone vandalized this mural. Some hands look human. Others are
Others are amphibian hands. Ah. Okay, so we can go down there. We can go up here. With enough path to go across, I think I can safely push that button without screwing anything over. Well, we're gonna find out. Okay, so that is either... So I have now shut that. And it doesn't seem... I don't seem to have an easy way to unshut that, so hopefully that wasn't a bad thing.
We slaves, masters,
Having slaves and masters and... Nicole. Wasn't Nicole in the notes?
Oh dear. I feel like we're about to find really bad stuff. Just like in general. I also need to make an appointment to take Merle to the vet, but he's not gonna like it either, and I feel bad, but I know it's best for them. Okay, so now I'm down here. It's very pretty down here. There's another gate.
There are some hand marks made with pigments. I wonder if they mean something. I better draw them just in case.
I wonder if they mean something. I don't know. Okay, so I can write down all of these hand things. And in my journal... Okay, so we're seeing the symbols in order. And I feel like there's at least one, maybe two missing. So let's make sure we've clicked on all possible hand symbols. Kiana screams all the way to the vet and for half the visit. I think she just gets tired and looks sad. Yeah. I always feel so bad for them. Hello, Adrian. Welcome. Thank you for stopping by. We are on a weird island where everything is terrible and we're turning into a fish person. How's your day going? I feel like we need to find more of those hand symbols, but I'm going to keep looking around up here. Okay, and that looks like a place I can go up there too. So we'll go up there at some point. Okay, so here's another one of these. We touched the other one, so we'll touch that one. That looks like a tongue, and I hate it.
It's quite disturbing to see someone's hand paintings from thousands of years ago. I feel connected to them somehow.
How do you know they're from thousands of years ago? Your husband's been running around on this island. Maybe he did it.
fire falls from the sky, awakens God, black blood.
Well, that's uncomfortable.
Is that black blood the same thing as the black ooze?
Maybe the black blood is the black ooze. I
How
guess
can
we'll
I
find out.
explain what's happening to me? What is the meaning of all this? God's blood, transformation, eternal life. I feel like I'm going through what was written in that inscription.
Adrian, yes, this is it's an adventure game. The premise has been that we are a woman in the 30s, I think it's the 30s, I've forgotten, who is looking for her husband, who went on an expedition to this, island in Polynesia, and she has read one book about Polynesia and is therefore an expert because she is a white woman in the 30s. But we have something going on with her turning into maybe a Cthulhu thing. This is the second to last of 6. This is the 5th of 6 chapters. And we've been solving puzzles to find out what's going on and what happened to our husband's expedition. And there's weird shit going on.
Black blood in eyes, like in the well.
Yeah. Come on, get out of the thing. Oh, another thing to touch. We're just gonna go to this ancient island and touch everything, and nothing can possibly go wrong. But it's very pretty, and I'm enjoying it tremendously. I just need to be snarky about her decision-making processes. so we still have our symbols. These murals have been defiled. Great. That's a really wonderful thing. So I think... Okay, so I don't think we... Okay, there's so many places we haven't been yet. So let's go down here and see what we've got going on over here. And it's also been fun as a puzzle game to play on stream because I try to solve the puzzles myself, but sometimes y'all Google it for me because some of the puzzles don't make sense to me. This cave looks like it is underwater. Those are pretty. Ooh.
It seems that each family had to agree somehow to change the water level. I'm amazed at how organized they seem to be, despite them being so primitive. Being trapped here probably made them stronger as a community. The inhabitants of this village lived at different altitudes. Some even lived inside the water. They used this sort of dam to lower or raise the water level.
Okay, so presumably I'm going to need to change the water level to get somewhere. Probably raise it?
Slaves die. Some slaves now water.
Okay.
Water animal. Is that what I am now?
Okay, so that's a button I can push. But I don't think I've clicked on all the things yet, so I don't think I want to click on that button yet. Although probably it won't do anything yet. But I must compulsively look at all of the things. And hopefully one of them will be helpful.
I wonder who used to live here. It seems it was abandoned ages ago.
Yep, that's Cthulhu. That is definitely Cthulhu.
I understood that.
So let's see. Oh, I can push that button. And let's go up here. I think we may have come from up here. I think this might be where we arrived from. Yeah, that's the gate. Okay. So we have a button with a gear that we can push out there. And we have symbols in an order that we found down below. But I don't feel like I clicked on all the symbols. So we're going to go back down and see if we can acquire more symbols. And then we are going to go and see if I can push the button back out there. And then we'll see what happens. Since I haven't been streaming for a couple days, I've been playing a lot of Dragon Age 2, and I am really loving all the characters. Dragon Age 1 had plenty of good characters, but they felt a little flat, and I have gotten very invested in Dragon Age 2's characters. Alright, so I'm pretty sure I am missing one more symbol in the middle. So if we've got one up there, 2, 3. I see more of those symbols over there. I don't seem to have any to click on. Just, thank you for stopping by, Lord Nova, and I will hopefully see you in my next stream. Enjoy your concert, but thank you for coming by. Alright. I don't see any more symbols, even though I'm pretty sure there must be something somewhere. I'm not being given the option to look at more symbols. So, either I am just missing it, or they're not there. Is there something over on this side, maybe? Ah, maybe. Red hands? Red hands. And there they are in the middle. Okay, so we've got purple spirals, gray slashies, red hands, yellow hands, white hands. So we're gonna go push the button. My favorite thing about this game is getting to put myself in this woman's body and touch all the things one shouldn't touch on an abandoned island. Like, we shouldn't be pushing all these buttons. This is a terrible plan. But I'm doing it anyway. I enjoy getting to give in to these push all the buttons impulses. So I think we're going to have to raise the water level, because I feel like we are going to need to swim to get where we need to go, and also the water seems to be about as low as it can go. So let's see. Just press all the buttons. What's the worst that can happen? Yeah, I mean, death, probably. Oh. Okay. So I pushed that. Those wiggled. But didn't do anything. And then there was another noise somewhere. Have I missed? I wonder if I missed a button. I touched that black ooze. They all have to agree. Ah, I appear to have not touched that button. Wait, I wonder if I have to push these buttons in order. Bye, Bane Deer. Thank you for coming by. Enjoy your dinner. I hope I don't have to push these buttons in order, but hopefully that was the last one. Nope, there's one up there. Okay. So wait, I pushed that button. And if I push this button again. Oh. So they went further down than they did. And my button reset. So I bet I have to push the buttons in order. So there's purple spirals. Pretty much your philosophy when I played Myst. Yeah, that is fair. Push all the buttons and just see what happens. Okay. So we have white hands, which are on the bottom. So if we press the white hands button, and then we go find the yellow hands button, but also I would have expected to find a button over here. Maybe not. The game. Push these buttons. Also the game. Why did you push these buttons? Prepare to be punished. Yeah. Okay, so there is a button by the red hands. But in theory, that's not the one we need next. I feel like this is mostly an excuse to make me walk a very long way. Okay, so here is a button with yellow hands. So we... Okay, so we have yellow hands. We have... Like, are you following my logic, everybody, that I have this list of symbols in an order, which are purple so, and then I have groups of houses with each of these symbols. So either I just have to press them all, or I have to press them in order. And I feel like if they were given to be in an order, I ought to press them in order. So I have yellow hands that I've found. I have red hands that I've found. That would be your default thought as well. Cool. Then I feel like I'm at least not wasting my time running around trying to find all of these buttons. And we'll see. Okay, so there's no button to press down here. But down here is where we found the symbols, and we found the order that the symbols are in. So if we go up here, we pass the defiled mural. When we were up there, we found red hands and yellow hands. This is slashy things. Oh, the slashy things is in here. And there is the white hands. And the purple ones are up here. But we don't... The button up here that we have to press is the big one in the middle. Unless there's one in here that I haven't noticed? No. So my question is, do I start by pressing this button? Alright. Slashy things, red hands, yellow hands, white. I'm going to come back and press this again at the end, because I've just pressed it now. This is a puzzle that is confusing me enough that if you have opinions, please let me know. So we're going to start with little slashy things, which are over here, in here. Click. And then we have, unless we have to do it bottom to top, but we're going to try it. I guess it would make sense that the people at the bottom might have to be the ones to start it. I don't know, but we've committed to slashy things. So we're going to slashy things. Now we're going to go find the red hands, which I think are up top. Yep, red hands up top. Click. Now we need yellow hands that are over here. And I also do notice that the times I've just, because it might be that when I had just done the white hands, it did go down more than it had, so maybe, I don't know. Yellow hands. And then all the way back down. Do-de-do. So while we walk down, one of the group chats I'm in today got into a conversation about our childhood cartoon crushes. And I feel like I need to discuss that on stream because it comes up every few months just because in various chats, because most of my friends are queer and therefore we talk a lot about this sort of thing. Maybe straight people do too, I don't know. Okay, white. And then we're going to try this. And otherwise, if this doesn't work, we're going to go bottom to top. This started with the fact that Chris sent us a link talking about the Rescue Rangers live action thing that is coming out. I don't know much more about it than that, but why? But the agreement was very much that... Okay, so that was worse. So I think we do need to go bottom to top. Sailor Mercury and Misty. Very, very good choices. Yeah, I don't know what's up with live action Rescue Rangers. I saw the headline, didn't click the article because I had to do work things. But I don't understand how one could do live action Rescue Rangers. But it brought to mind the fact that I definitely had the biggest crush on Gadget growing up. Just the biggest crush. It is amazing. There's a lot of things about my childhood that makes a lot more sense realizing that I am bisexual. I also had a huge crush on Princess Jasmine. And when I was 7, my mom took me to Disney World, or like we did a big family trip, and I got to meet Princess Jasmine, and 7-year-old me just about died. Certainly I didn't recognize this as a crush when I was 7 because heteronormativity tells us that this is not an option. But in retrospect, my childhood made more sense. But also there's this thing of Disney vaguely turning us all into furries with both Robin Hood and Maid Marian being what they are. With Kovu from the Lion King 2, way more attractive than he had any right to be. Yeah. Dimitri from Anastasia, another big one. But yes, I'm quite concerned about live-action Rescue Rangers and what they're going to do with that. Yes, stupid sexy lions. It's a problem. I mean, Matthew Broderick as Simba, it's not my type as much as Kovu, the tall, dark, and handsome, but still. The worst part about this puzzle is just the fact that I have to keep walking around. Going up and down these hills. But I think this might be it. We have clicked them all in an order, in the bottom to top order. And when I did just the one on the bottom, it went down further than when I'd done the ones on the top. Are we happy? I think we did it. We did it. I solved the puzzle. I solved the puzzle, everyone. I am not an idiot. Walking, walking, walking. Walking very slowly. Keep pushing the joystick very hard on this as if it's going to make me go faster. It's not. I am already doing the fast walk. So presumably I'm going to push a button because what else do we do in this game?
Civilization used these devices to raise and lower the water level. It's impressive.
Okay, so we are lowering the water level. I would have thought we were going to raise it, but what do I know? Aha, we lower the water level and now can go to the gate. But I want to go over there. I guess maybe I will eventually go over there because there is another button over there. But for now, the logical place to go is over to the other gate. You're convinced you do more damage whenever you smash your keyboard. Oh, is that what I need to do? I just thought I was bad at WoW, but I must not be whacking my keyboard hard enough. Oh, okay. We are a fish underwater again. Go us. there. Ah, there are too many places to go. I am a little
This panel
overwhelmed.
is broken. I'll have to find another way to go through.
Okay. So wait, can I not go that way? Okay, the current is going the wrong way, so I can't go that way. I get it. I wrote something down. What did I write down? I don't know. Okay, I can't check what I wrote down while I am underwater. I guess that makes sense. The current's going that way, and I can't go that way either. I guess I will go this way. So much for there being too many places to go. Before you figure out how to isolate your keyboard sounds, this stream was just a lot of clicky clacks. I get that. I am glad my controller is quiet, and also that I'm not playing WoW because WoW would be hard with a controller. But we may play WoW again sometime. Can I not get out? What's... I'm confused. Can I not get out here? If I can't... WoW on a controller did a bunch of high-level mythic dungeons within the time limit. Wow, I cannot do high-level anything in WoW. I mostly collect pets and mounts and not the hard ones. I am... Sorry, I'm just vaguely confused by this, but I didn't realize I could go just down here. So we're gonna go exploring. Oh, there's something to look at. Oh. What?
This looks like an altar dedicated to two figures. I can hear them talking to me.
Oh dear. This doesn't feel good. Okay. And there's a mural thing down here. Great. But I don't... Oh,
They
there we go.
rebelled against their masters. The slaves seem to worship two gods. This underwater town is a beautiful place, but it has also seen a lot of suffering. All the island is that way. Beautiful but dangerous. The danger does not seem to affect me, though.
Yeah, you seem to be the only one here who hasn't died. And I have questions about that, sweetheart. And the fact that it doesn't seem to be bothering you more that everyone else has died.
Different types of creatures of the same species lived here, but they weren't free.
More black ooze?
The sunken continent. Was that their punishment?
I just can't figure, like, there's so many weird things happening. More black ooze. We're gonna touch all the black ooze. Well,
So these creatures are immortal?
I have been notified that we have witnessed all of the visions in this particular chapter. So go us. So no, I guess no more black ooze visions. That is disappointing. But that's okay. So we've been all the way around the edge, and I have not yet found anything that feels helpful in terms of getting through that puzzle. I wonder if going fast through this... Oops, there was a thing to look at. Was it on this side? Aha. So I feel like I'm missing something here. I can... Okay, so right now that's going that way. And I want to go... I think I want to go in here.
This panel is
that's broken.
I'll have to find another way to go through.
When I was over here, she... Okay. Have to make all of those things happen at the same time? Is this making sense to anybody else? Like, I'm not quite to the Google it point, but does this make sense? Oh, yeah? Okay, I made all those things happen at the same time, and now this is going that way? I'm not sure that that helped me in any way. Do I maybe want to do it the other way? Turn it this way. So maybe I want to go up here. Because that definitely felt like it did more when I did that. And then came down here. Come on, let me interact with you. I can't interact with that at all, so maybe I did the right thing? sure having a time with this one. Let's see. I am in fact going to look up part of this because this is not making sense to me. So I want the water level puzzle, yeah? Middle's at the top, so the current will be flowing into the top. And time your button pushes, so... Okay, so I think I'm... Okay, so there's a few of these around and I need to get them all moving in the opposite direction, I think. Okay. Mostly, I don't think I like swimming when I also have to think. Okay, so I think this is supposed to maybe be the main one I have to deal with. So let's go see if I can find another one. Okay, so I have to deal with this one too, and I didn't see this one the first time. Okay, we might be making progress here. So if I do this, and turn it up, yes, okay, good, that's swapped. Swapped, and this doing what I think I want it to do now. So now if I swap, oops. All right, get away from that because I didn't want to be going there now. Doesn't seem to have one of those connected to it. I see one of those anyway. Did that one. It's up here. Is this something, or is this just pretty? Sorry, I know I'm... Oh, looking here. Okay.
There's another one of those gates.
Yeah, another gate. Okay. Helps me in any way, shape, or form? I don't think so, because I think I just went... I don't think I can... Yes, I think I'm trying to get to the other underwater gate. I apologize if I'm not being quite as engaging. I'm thinking very hard about this. sure I can't just pick this up and use
This
it?
panel is broken. I'll have to find another way to go through.
Okay. These puzzles are fairly easy, and you'll do them often throughout this section of the game. Great. The goal is to get the current moving in the opposite direction so Nora can move through them. However, this puzzle differs slightly in a couple areas. First couple of times you encounter this puzzle, they're all the same. Make sure the middle button is on top so the current is flowing into the tunnel rather than out. Then time your button pushes so the liquid meets in the middle. Okay. After lowering the water level, you'll notice two panels while you're underwater, one below the structure and one leading up to it. Pushing the button on the one leading up to it will open a time stone on the bottom. Oh, there's another door on the bottom left. When you're facing down, time the liquid's just right so the current will change. It's time to head. Okay, so there's a door down there? Oh! Oh. Okay, so if I time that right, I can get to the door. Did I mess that up by swapping that one already? Can I unsolve this puzzle? If I lean forward, I will obviously swim faster. Okay, that was close. I'm just worried that I may have screwed myself over by doing the this first one first. But that seems really silly to let me solve that in a way that could prevent me from solving the next bit. Okay. Let's see where it auto-saved. Okay. I think there may have just been some sort of glitch or something. That was weird. Because I couldn't open my journal. And that was going the wrong way. Okay, that's now going the wrong way. Okay. I think this makes sense now. So now if I open this, and now do this, I should have no problem. There we go.
Oh, I made it.
Merle has caught a bug. Okay, so now I'm here. What do I do? Okay, I go this way. It's been really exciting here this week. 'Cause
My
last
illness
week
has kept me from
we
being happy.
had some really
What I
nice
feel
weather, and it was
now
like
is the
60s, 70s, and it's
Complete
supposed to do that again
opposite of
next
being
week.
sick.
But I was
feel full
outside a
of
bit
life
today,
and energy,
and
even better than before.
my daffodils
illness.
and my tulips are growing, and I'm so happy. Like, spring really is coming, and we're gonna have pretty yellow flowers and tulips outside, and it makes life so much better. Alright. Cool. That feels like it took way longer than it should have, but I'm not convinced that was my fault. I think I got the idea, and then it just didn't work. Like, I feel like that, like,
If
the
I enter the water
current
now,
didn't
I'll be
change.
soaked. Being me, I mean, it's hard to explain this, even to myself.
Alright, so do I have to go push the other button? Bing. Also, I refuse to believe that these people were just like portaling all over the place. It doesn't... Okay. So we're gonna lower the water some more.
Now the water level is really low, so I can access that tunnel.
Okay, so I've accessed the tunnel that was going too fast, I think. The broken current tunnel. And now we're gonna go down
These
here.
creatures lived like slaves. All their lives imprisoned and tortured in this place. Was it possible to live a decent life in here? If you've lived all your life in a prison, how would you know that you are a prisoner?
I have another button to push. No, that's the same button. Okay. Oh, okay. And here's the tunnel. All right. All right. We're
Now
getting
I
there.
can enter this tunnel.
Progress. And now our next gate. And now we go down here. And I love how she just, whenever she gets in the water, just has fins. With no notion of how that changes. Alright, time to switch to turn this switch. We are getting the hang of turning the switches. Too late. Yeah. That's too late again. No? Okay, got it. Thank you and enjoy your stream, Toasty. Thank you for stopping by.
This current is quite strong. I wonder where it
I
will
don't
take
know.
me.
Where will it take you? I don't know. Whoosh. Definitely like a big eye thing that we saw. There's weird things happening here. Okay, so we got a progress
That was
achievement.
quite a ride, but it's over now.
Okay, I guess we're going up. Yep, there's the sun. And is there a way out of here? Oh, there's a... These portals seem silly when you should just be able to climb out of the water, but nobody asked me.
That ladder. Someone set up camp in here.
I bet it's my husband. First, we're going to look at the mural.
Looks like a means of transportation to get to that sanctuary. Seems to show two possible courses of action.
Okay, so
One
we either
means
turn into fish people or we
transformation,
die.
and the other
Wait.
means death.
We can explore the camp, or we can go see what's over here. Okay, so that looks like another puzzle. So let's go see what's in the camp before we start solving puzzles. Up here, candles, ropes. What's going on up here? Do-do-do. I hate being on ladders. It feels very vulnerable, especially when you can't see what's over the edge. Alright, no immediate death. Good to know. I'm really impressed that my husband made
What
it this
is this?
far, considering
This...
he can't
Oh my
hold
god.
his breath and
Did I
breathe
almost
underwater.
forget about Harry?
Did you forget about Harry? I didn't forget about Harry. Boat, transportation.
She doesn't seem to care much about Harry. And she doesn't seem to be thinking
Oh,
straight
right, I
either.
forgot about this reporter chick. Harry's mental decline is more evident each day, but today's study found out someplace to carry out some ritual. I have to get to the bottom of this. I have to keep doing what I've been doing up till now. Listen to what he has to say and go along with him. I can't stand him, but I have to tread lightly because it's only him and me now. And the black ichor. Great. So the journalist didn't like him either, although I guess I was worried they were sleeping together, so... Oh,
Harry, that look on your
Harry
face.
does not look good.
You look deranged.
I can't
They
understand your
seem to
lunatic
loathe
face.
each
I
other.
can't stand the noise you make when you eat. I can't stand you. They sure do look like they want to murder each other. Which one of them do we think we're going to find dead? I mean, probably both, but who do you think killed the other? I am worried she killed Harry, but I think we have to have a reunion with him. Monsieur
So the
Everhart.
guide left the expedition. That would explain the workshop on the White Sand Beach, where I arrived.
We had plenty of death on this island. I helped you as long as I could, but I won't be an accomplice through this ritual madness. Fair. You are the only person in this game with any sense. I'm returning to the White Sand Beach to build a raft and leave this... I'll be there if you change your minds, but I won't, wait too long. Au revoir. Okay. So the one person with any sense is left.
Oh,
Seems
dear.
that the
Poor
sanctuary is where the
people.
final stage
Is this why I'm
of the
changing
ritual
too?
took place. Okay. The masters
A
brought their slaves to a
sanctuary.
sanctuary by
Harry, was
boat to
that where you
perform the
went?
final stage of the ritual. What if we didn't do that?
You followed the river from the temple summit, and it took you some days to find this entrance.
Okay, so she's written.
Somebody painted these symbols on the wall.
Okay. And we wrote them down.
My dear old pal. It's only Cass and me now. I have much to thank her for, even if our friendship is worn thin due to hunger and fatigue.
Okay, he
If she hadn't
acknowledges that they don't
insisted
like each
so
other.
much, we'd never have convinced Teharoa. He guided us as we followed the river down from the mountain peak. And that's how we found this entrance. And the mural. Maybe I can't undo what's happening to you, Nora, but I think I can try to become like you. The original inhabitants of this island took slaves to a sanctuary. And there, they performed a ritual.
Oh, did he try
Teaharoa
to...
said the ritual was madness, and he didn't want any part of it. He and Cass argued.
Did he murder Cass to try to become a fish person?
When we woke up the next morning, he had left. I know it sounds strange, but you have to trust me, my love. I know this is going to work, and we can be together. You understand what that means, don't you, Nora? We have a second chance. With more love than ever, Harry.
I appreciate this effort.
What ritual are
a whole
you
bunch,
talking
but
about?
oh boy.
Why on earth would you want to become like me? Please don't be a fool. You don't even know if that ritual of yours is going to work.
All right. Well, I guess we're gonna keep following. This just isn't good. I'm pretty sure we're gonna summon something we don't want to summon. Down the ladder. At least, generally there aren't like things jumping out at me in this game on ladders. Let's see what this is all about.
This panel looks different from the others.
So the timing
It's
is going
much
to be
more
fun on
elaborate.
here. So that one definitely takes the longest. Yes, Dewfeathers, hi! You did come back to a puzzle. We have to time clicking these things so that the river of light makes it to the middle at the same time. So far, if I click that and then almost immediately click that, it goes pretty well. And then wait a little longer on that. Oh, and that one's... Oh, no? Okay. I just need to wait a little bit longer on that last one. Okay. I think I was almost there, though. How was dance class, Dewfeathers? Did I do it? nope. Okay. I really do think I am close.
This must be my transportation to the sanctuary.
And we're just gonna go to the sanctuary. Okay. You're to put your knee pads for the first time in a while. That sounds intense. Just enough floor work that your knees were not happy. I'm glad you have knee pads to protect them, though. That makes it better. We have completed chapter 5. Excellent. That only took an hour and a half. So let's see if we can get through chapter 6 and hopefully not summon anything world-ending.
It all makes sense. Nothing bad is going to happen to me here. As menacing as this place might look. The island, the ooze, those sea creatures. They're just defending themselves.
Ooh, that's
like a
pretty.
wild animal against an unknown
Look at the
threat.
sky. The sky is
That's
so
how
pretty.
they perceived the expedition. Like a threat. But I, on the other hand, I wasn't a threat. And I definitely wasn't unknown, was I?
What's that? That is many tentacles.
They seem to recognize me.
That's
As if I
pretty.
was one
I
of their
love
own.
it. And yeah, ending the world does sound exciting, although it does seem like she's very in tune with this place, which
Everything
seems
seems
a
so
little bit
distant
weird for a white woman who's
As if
never
I first
been here.
stepped on that white beach
I love the
thousands of
rainbow
years
squid.
ago.
The rainbow squid is my friend. It is
A
shaped
full
like a
moon?
friend.
It can't be. Yesterday was a new moon. Did I lose track of
Yesterday was
time, or
definitely a new moon because we solved a puzzle about it.
maybe this place isn't subject to the laws of physics.
Rainbow!
It's the only explanation I can find for this surreal night.
Yeah, I'm not sure that your
It's hard to
perception of
believe
reality
everything's real. Maybe it
has
isn't.
much to do with
Maybe
what's going
I'll
on right
open
now.
my eyes sometime and I'll be back in our home in Inglewood and everything will be as before. My perfectly ordinary life with Harry. My daily routines.
I don't think
My
you're going back
illness.
to ordinary life, sweetheart.
That will be as before too. And then I'll need to shake off this strange feeling that I have now. Feeling that I don't really belong there anymore. And with there, I don't mean Englewood, or Boston, or Newburyport. I mean... How is it possible that the strange events of only 2 days on this island makes more sense to me than the life that I've been living for
I
years?
don't know. But that looks like a problem. Starting your life with the rainbow squid and Harry. I mean, that sounds good. I'm here for it. Rainbow squid and I can be friends, and squid.
There it is. The sanctuary.
All right. Let's see what Harry managed to do here.
So is this where you went, Harry? Was this your last stop?
I don't see any bodies yet. Okay, there is a tent. There's tents. There's one tent, 2 tent, 3 tent, but there were only 2 of them. I am confused. I'm like, oh right, she's a photographer. Maybe one of them's a darkroom? Cass, I think I have the answer. You have to go back home and bring Nora here. Leave now, please. But Cass didn't bring me here. I brought me here. Work tent and sleep tent, maybe. Okay, so we've got Harry messing around with a wheel.
So I I have to put my hand inside?
He's yelling it's not working. Interesting. And he put his hand inside. Okay. That reminds me of The Mummy 2, where they put their hand inside and it, like, eats it. I don't want to do that.
A camera. It must be Cassandra's.
Alright, yep. It's a camera. Ooh, Harry.
Harry asleep in his tent. What a creepy photograph. Oh my, she sounds completely out of her mind.
I've seen the future. Eternity awaits me. Death awaits Harry. Moby Dick.
Moby Dick. Its
Oh!
pages are hollowed out, and its
We have
shape
that
is-
knife. We have that knife. Why was the knife hidden in a copy of Moby Dick? Okay, so at some point I'm going to have to go touch that thing. But I'm not going to touch the thing yet. I'm going to look at the other tent first. And the murals. Look at all the murals.
This mural seems to describe a ritual involving blood.
Involving blood and
A
the dagger
dagger.
that we have. I wonder if she, like, stole the dagger from him and he needs it to do the ritual, but it got sent. I don't know how I ended up with it. Is really the question.
My god. This syringe has traces of black ooze. What the hell were you thinking?
What happened to them? Why do you have to go back to class? I don't know, but I will happily tell you what happened afterward.
Black
Good luck in
ooze on
class.
a petri dish.
Did Henry inject black ooze into
There
himself?
are
That's
drops
bad.
of dried blood. These patterns look too familiar.
Dried blood in the altar, patterns. Bad ritual happened, and bad ritual is bad.
Another camp. Although it's little more than a few things scattered about.
My dear old pal.
See you later,
I never
do
should have
feathers.
trusted
Hopefully
Cass.
you'll make it back for the
I thought
end.
she
I don't know how
cared
long
about
this
you.
will take.
But she's just mad, obsessed with this place. I can't trust her to help me overcome the last obstacle. This door. I know how to open it. But what I have to do is mix my blood with the black ooze. Am I mad for even considering that? It's the only way we can be together. It has to work, right? All this can't be a
Mix your
coincidence.
blood with the black ooze.
Ritual is made for the two of us, isn't it, Nora?
Why are we doing this?
Damn it. I have to think it over. I can't. Tomorrow. Leave it for tomorrow. Damn it. Stop writing.
What are you saying, Harry? Don't you see what the black ooze does? What it did to the doctor? Are you out of your mind?
I think he is out of his mind. I think he has done a bad. I had a strange
A
dream
library?
today.
What are you
Inside a
talking
glass
about,
labyrinth
Harry?
gazed at vistas of another world. Panacticus? An altar, dried blood and ooze.
This dagger looks exactly like the one I have.
It's the dagger Frank was attacked with. Blood plus black
It's the
ooze.
blood of these creatures. Some sort of cat.
I wonder if I have to do something with my blood on the altar.
Harry, what is this? Looks like the ramblings of a madman.
Nora must do it together. Change me? This is not good. Oh, it's not another tent. It's just another, it's just a tarp. Got it. Alright, so is there anything over here? Okay. So I can't get over there. This just doesn't seem like a good thing. I think bad stuff's happening.
If he's behind that door, I wonder which Harry I'll find. How much would be left of the man I love? And how much of the man who has lost his sanity in this place?
Alright, so we looked at that. There's a ritual involving blood, so I think I'm going to end up having to stab myself with that dagger. But I think I have to go put my hand in this wheel first.
Let's give it a try. Ouch! Oh! Ah! What was that? Looks like a tattoo, but it isn't. Those are my spots. They've moved.
My spots have moved. Weird. The spots might have rearranged themselves into symbols. I haven't needed those yet. My hand on there? Yep.
Oh, I really hope this works.
Ow. I used my blood to open the sanctuary gates. Good for me achievement. Thank you. I'm very proud of myself. And now I'm just bleeding everywhere. Gargoyles.
I wonder what this means.
Bridges, dragons, gargoyles, animals.
All these papers are riddled with incoherent doodles.
Those look a little like constellations. Some sort of creature.
Those stone
a
statues
pet,
seem to rotate
cow,
with
90-degree
this switch.
rotation. Okay. Can't interact with that.
It's a pentagon-shaped symbol with channels in its edges. What?
Doesn't seem to quite line up with my hand.
Was it used for?
Hello, Baindeer. You're back. We have not yet summoned Cthulhu, but we have finished chapter 5 and are now in chapter 6. We have followed Harry into this strange chamber. He injected himself with black ooze, and we used the ritual dagger to cut ourselves and open this door. And now we don't know quite what we're doing.
I carried these people here to test them. Like a challenge of some sort.
So far in this room, we have a symbol on our hand that we haven't done anything with yet. We have a pentagram symbol on the floor, which reminds me of these little pentagram, like, constellation things we've got going on. And then we have these scribbled symbols on the wall that I don't think we've done anything with yet. So that's where we stand. Harry seems to be making terrible choices to try to turn himself into a fish person to be with us forever. He's committed. Alright, so I can't interact with those symbols. I guess our question is, what can we interact with? Can I interact with this thing again? Because I looked at it. I don't seem to be able to do anything to it. Can't interact with those. Ooh, there's a button. We'll push all the buttons. Ooh, okay. Here's a button. Harry still alive, or are we still following tracks? We have not yet seen a body, but we also have not yet seen Harry. So, who knows? Alright, so we've got this. So if I interact with that...
Circular stones with strange carved symbols.
So that one's on my hand. If I interact
Those
with that
icons
one.
on the wheel are the same as the constellations I have on my hand.
So I think I'm going to try first going around and pushing all the ones that are on my hand. If it is important enough that it got burned into my hand, I might as well do it. And see if that's helpful. Okay. So far that hasn't done anything.
It's a pentagon-shaped symbol with channels in its edges.
But this one also has
What's
a
it
lid up.
used for?
Seems like standard D&D logic. Yeah, that's what I thought. If you're gonna go to the trouble of burning it into my hand, it must do something. Did I miss one? No. Wait. So I've clicked all of those, and now I've ended up with that. Does that match? It does not appear to... So there are 4 of them. And I thought I clicked all 4. So let's see. Click. Alright, so that's unclick. I wonder if instead of that, okay, so the only one I seem able to interact with is the one that matches my hand. Do I need to go and see if it will... It sounds silly, but do I need to go and see if it will give me a different one to put on my hand? Let me go interact with the thing that put the thing on my hand in the first place and see if that changes. That doesn't make sense, but... Okay, I can't interact with that again, so no. I find it interesting that I can still get back out here, so I wonder if there's something out here I still need. Alright, so I pushed these buttons, which released my wheels. I can either turn them on or off. Wonder if I'm trying to make a particular shape. But I'm not sure how I would know what shape I'm trying to make. Okay, so I feel like I've made this shape. I wonder, actually, now that I'm thinking of it, I wonder if I turn them all back off, if I have a choice again. And Bainir, if you have any thoughts, I'm definitely open to hearing them at this point. Okay, so if I've turned them all off, it looks like still the only thing I can do is this one. So it must somehow, this must be a combination. Yes, Arden Slacker, I'm getting near the end. I am a little bit baffled by this particular puzzle. But hello, by the way. I'm not yet sure I understand what I am supposed to be doing. So what we have, the information we have, is that we have this symbol on our hand, and it is the only symbol on this wheel. Symbols on the floor opens the 4 doors. You have to match the lights and constellations. It makes sense that I would need to match the constellations. That does make sense to me. Okay, so if I turn and look at that one, because it seems to me that if I turn them all off, so I'm looking at that one. That one I feel like I can definitely make by going the only one available. There should be one specific door you can open. That makes sense. I think I can make that one I'm looking at, like right across the room. But I'm not sure. If I do that, I can interact with the doors at all. I don't think I can interact with the doors. I've run up to them and they haven't done anything, but we can sure go check. The door does not appear to do anything. So I think it makes a lot of sense to be trying to recreate one of the doors. But from which angle is the question. The trick is figuring out which one you make, and also at this stage you have 4 switches and they can be on and off, so I can brute force it. You are right. Okay, so if we... The one thing I do know for sure is that I need to have one open middle line to make that. So if I go back over here, a top marker at all. The only thing that I can think of that would be the top is that one that I guess, okay, so we came in from there and there's no wheel over there. So that could reasonably be the top. Okay, yeah, that is probably the top. So if I turn this one off, and this one on, Was that a door? No, I just got overexcited. Okay, maybe this one too. Over 1, 2, 3, 4 spiky things. Because, like, I'm not sure how this isn't it. Can you get close enough for the door for a screenshot of, like, sure. So I think I'm making this door. I mean, I'm not sure, but I feel like I'm making this door. Only certain lines are longer. Okay. Let's see. All right, so we've got, so the eye on the floor might be a marker. We can match it from there. Okay. So we've got, I'm going to turn them all off. That's on. Okay. It is also entirely possible that I think I'm matching the wrong thing. Like, I may not be matching the right symbol. Let's see. I'm disoriented. Okay. So if I'm starting over here, we do that. It opens up one long and one short. And that's one. You have to run again, but you posted the screenshot in Discord. Thank you, Baindeer. I'm just sort of baffled. I'm apparently bad at puzzles today. Let's see what you've got going on. The screenshot is helpful. Thank you. I'm also seeing that there are some big dots and some little dots, so that may be helpful. So if we start from here, we need to turn on big dot I think I'm at least oriented now. So if we've got long and short. And we also need to turn on this long one. Okay. I have at least figured out I figured out how to tell like the top from the bottom and stuff. So this makes a lot more sense to me. Excellent. I'm feeling better about this.
They took them to a throne room. That was the final step in the ritual. What an odd structure. Riddled with nooks and crannies and endless stairways.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it only hurts the first time.
Maybe it only hurts the first time. Sure, sweetheart.
Ah! The second also hurts.
Okay, so now we have the sideways one. Well, that's weird. I don't think I can get down there yet.
When I arrived on this island, I felt like I was trespassing.
Oh, no, I can get down
Now,
there.
I feel like this is where I belong.
Oh, no, I can't. Okay. That size is smart. I thought those were just the two buttons based on the position of the eye. Yeah, it was a little bit confusing. So now if I go back out here, I have two. All right, so now I'm going to get two options. Great. Yep, I now have two options. Okay, so looks like it's an either or. Yep, the puzzle's now more complex than binary. I guess that makes sense. We're gonna scaffold. I'm going this other one, this second one over here looks like I can probably make it using those same shapes. I don't think I see any new shapes in this one. So I'm gonna grab, the picture was a good idea. We will thank Baindeer later. I'm gonna try to solve these counterclockwise just as a start. So if this is our starting point, that one needs long over there. And then needs is long. Oops. And then I will fall in the hole. That's fine. Okay, yeah. So far so good. And then if I do this one. That one needs to be blank. So I think it might be this one needs to be. Okay. The thing is, as it gets more complicated, we're narrowing down. Yes, I also agree. Sometimes they make sense and sometimes they're just like, what is happening? As we unlock more clicky options, we are narrowing down our choices for which pattern we're after, which is helpful. Mural. Gotta click the bad mural to see what we're doing now.
I think I can feel the agony of the slaves, their suffering, and the effects of their transformation. It's horrifying. Black and white figures.
Wait, what? What is this? Why don't I just get a new tattoo? Oh, okay. So I orient this to make a
Your
path.
doggies, or dragons, whatever you are.
Okay, so I need to move that to go a different way. Alright, so I think I'm trying to get over there. If I go from there to there. Okay, those move. So I can now get over here. And now over here is going to let me move some of these other ones. Okay. Okay, so this is going to let me move the white ones. So where are they pointing now? Those two connect now. And if Taco! Hi, I know it's half an hour till food time. You may not be a gremlin. That one lets me here, and that one lets me there. But that one I think I can move around and have it be more useful. Merle, you also may not be a gremlin. suppose that once I get these lined up the way I need them, it's not going to matter if I can get over here. So if I now move this one over here back, now can I go all the way over? All right, I think I've got this one. Now we get another tattoo.
Again? Seriously?
Mood.
Ow! That hurt! Again.
So now we go back and we fiddle with this again. Stone faces are not good tattooers, but they do work quickly. That is true. I'm really hoping that my tattoo on Saturday is slightly better than this, because she does not look like she's having any fun. All right, so I'm going to start by turning off. Oops, that's on. That was already off. I'm going to start by turning off all of these. I wish there was a turn all off button, but alas. All right, so I have I think that one in the corner. I think the one like straight ahead now, I'm going to need this this zigzaggy one for. So I think we're going for the one over here. Which makes, yeah, because I think that last bit is what we need. Yeah, I think this one most closely matches the shapes we just got. I think this one gets, it says CC. Yeah. Wait, unless someone's initials means the butler did wrong game. Alright, so if I post that one, if I put that one there, so there's, I've got that one has 4 chunks and 4 chunks. Like, I almost think so if we've got that, one. That's an interesting choice.
This place is like a labyrinth. They were submerged in black ichor.
So I can go up. Okay, there's more of those portals down there.
Harry seems to be on the brink of madness.
So if we go up
But
the stairs...
I don't feel the slightest hint of confusion. On the contrary, I feel my mind is more focused than ever.
And we get a tattoo.
Oh, come on. One
more time. Okay.
Ah.
Ow. And now we have the zigzaggy one. Okay. And that's out there. Okay. So if we go down back over here, down here, and now we try to create this one, which I have a feeling is going to be a bit of a pain in the butt. Okay, so back down here. But I find it interesting. I wonder if we will eventually get this last one. This one I don't have any of them turned on. This one I do. Off. And off. Okay. So if this is our top, we need to turn on we need to turn on this one now. So if we have big one, okay, big dot, so we need this over here, I think. Yep, and that goes down there. And then over here, I think we need the zigzaggy one. And then I think it's this one also needs a zigzaggy one. No. This one over here needs a zigzaggy one. No? Yes? I don't know. We'll try.
All the doors are open. But where is the constellation I need to open the throne room?
I don't know where the constellation you need to open the throne room is. We will deal with that in a minute. Because we have some weird portals to go through.
Another one of those gates. I have to get into the water again.
Alright, so probably the last tattoo will be in the water. Alright, there's the way out. And we're also on the lookout for another constellation.
Again? Seriously? Ow! That hurt! Again.
She sounds so surprised that this keeps hurting. Like, why are we surprised? I don't know. Alright. Is that the stone faces? I think it's a fish. Because we have a lot of sea theming going on. Mental note when we get back over there, make sure to check out the mural. I still haven't seen another constellation, so my instinct is first to try to turn on all of the lights at once. Like, that feels like maybe the right thing to do. But I'm not sure.
I can feel the torment of the
I
thousands
found
of
all the
slaves who
murals on
perished
the
here.
island. Go me. Okay, so that's not helpful. Oh,
The stars are aligned, forming a constellation that I don't recognize. That is not the same sky you can see from Earth. And if that's not the Earth's sky, where am I now?
all right. So do we need to make this? I feel like we might need to make this. Let's take a picture of it. It's a bit of a pain that it doesn't have the lines, but let's see what we can do. Or wait, is that? Okay, it doesn't seem to have changed when I did that. It doesn't have anything. Yeah, it does. The zigzaggy one. So, if we start by our friend the eye and look straight up, we've got big one lit up with a long one. So the one over here needs to have this. And then one over here, I think needs a zigzag to get those. Big, small, small. God, this is definitely not a click for me. I see what they want, but my brain, yeah, my brain hurts too. But I'm doing my best. I don't think it's that one. So we need the big one. Is that one better? All right, I think it might be that. And then over here, we need I feel like I need that one over here. No. I definitely. Is it that one? No. Okay. So that's the long one. That's maybe? So I'm gonna reset this and look through this again. Alright. Yes, you did make it back in time, Dewfeathers. This time we are trying to make this thing on the floor, ow, Taco, ow, match the sky. And it's an adventure. But I feel like we have to be almost done. Alright. So if we try that. No. Yes, it's pretty. I'm just a little bit, it's a little bit weird. So if we do that, and then I've also taken a picture of the sky, so don't mind me like frowning at stuff. Ow. Don't need to knock everything off my desk. That's not right. Let's see, what does this need? Oh!
The door to the sanctuary is open.
Time to find out what happened to Harry.
There's something written on the floor. Fall. Haven't I heard that word in my dreams? What a disturbing mirror. Is it made of black ichor? I feel like it is speaking to me.
I also can't move. Oh, vision. No, okay.
Oh, heavens.
Okay, so there's stairs this way, and they go back here. Presumably the other side does too. Yep, stairs. And the music changed. We found a music cue.
My God.
Whispering stops me. Yes. Oh. Oh. The stairs are assembling themselves in front of me. Look at all that black ooze.
Here appears to respect the most basic rules of physics.
I think we're well beyond physics, sweetheart. Well beyond.
However, as strange as it may be, it does maintain a peculiar harmony.
This just doesn't look good. Oh, look at everything moving.
Like the workings of a clock.
Oh. And if I stop, it stops. That's weird. I very led on. It's just leading me
Harry,
this
is
way.
that you?
Oh dear. Well, we found Harry. Found Harry, everybody. Creepy living temple, yep. Oh.
No. No! Tell me it isn't you, Harry. It can't be you. It can't be.
I am not in control of what is happening.
No. Why did you do it?
What did you do,
Oh my
Harry?
God,
Did you
oh
make
no.
bad choices?
Yes,
This
you
is why white
performed
people
it.
shouldn't be fucking around with
Oh,
weird
why?
rituals.
I
This
don't
is why white
understand
people
it.
shouldn't be
Why?
fucking around
You
with
knew it.
things.
You knew
They're
it
just
wasn't
bad.
going to work.
Oh, and he has the music box.
You knew the ritual wasn't going to work. That's why you never sat on the throne. You didn't even perform the ritual, did you, Harry? But you wanted me to think that you had. You even left a lure to confuse me.
What?
Why?
But he was there. I don't get it. How do we know that wasn't him? I've completed chapter 6. Okay, I thought there were only 6 chapters. I wonder, there must just be something else here. So far I can't interact with anything in here. So I guess we're going to try to leave.
What really happened?
This is
The only
weird.
person with you in that sanctuary beach was Cassandra. So if you didn't die, it had to be her.
Where are you? A memory? I'm not sure, because like that's felt like their house. We've been there before,
Did
but
she use the dagger to open the gates and carry out the ritual?
I think we're kind of
Stop.
doing like a mind palace,
It was
thinking
too
this
late.
through.
She shot you with your own gun and left you for dead, didn't she, Harry? Because Cassandra was ambitious and would stop at nothing to uncover the secrets here. The island fueled that hunger for knowledge.
Okay, so Cassandra was fucking with the things.
I had doubts about whether the ritual would work. What happened to Cassandra cleared up those doubts. The ritual
Okay, so
wasn't
she did
for
the ritual.
people like you.
But that sure looked like not a woman. But okay.
The ritual was only for people like me. But you refused to believe it until the island itself spoke directly to you. Haha Falgafen. She is our daughter.
Alright, so
That's
I
when you
belong on this
finally understood.
island.
You understood what my fate would be if I didn't come here and carry out the ritual.
So I
A
have to do the
slow-
ritual.
And painful death. So you faked your own demise and left your glasses near Cassandra's corpse. Those same glasses you never take off. And you sent me the package from Dignity, Harry. Your picture, the key, the dagger. Another one of your scavenger hunts.
Okay. Why couldn't he have just used his words with a letter?
And I took
I mean,
the
I guess
bait.
maybe she wouldn't have
You
come.
made me come to this island, the same island where you almost lost your mind and your life, the same island where 4 members of your expedition perished. Why did you deceive me, Harry? You said you would never lie to me. Why didn't you tell me the truth? Why did you do this to me? Because you knew that I would never accept my fate if it meant leaving you. Right, my love? Not even if staying with you would mean a slow and painful death.
Yeah.
So the only way to get me to leave you was to make me believe you were dead. And you chose to live a life without me, so I could be who I really am. That's why you tried to deceive me.
This is
But I
sweet
knew
of
you
him
too well
that
to
he
do.
cares about her, but he's not
I've had
giving
so
her
many
choice in the
so
matter.
many
Like,
moments of love, happiness.
tell her what is happening so
understanding,
she can
friendship.
decide. Because maybe she, either way, he has to live without her, so maybe she wants to live out her life with
I
him.
know what
I
you
don't know.
tried to do.
There,
But
you
I can't
make
let you make
this.
this decision for me, Harry.
See? She has to decide for herself.
Either I embrace my fate and accept what I've always been, and leave you behind,
Oh, do I actually have to choose?
or I reject it and return home with you to relish
Oh.
the time that my illness gives us. It's my decision to make.
Oh. 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 Okay, so I can accept my fate and leave Harry. Or I can go back to him. We traveled all the way across the world for this man to, like, rescue him. He did, like, on the one hand, this is what he wanted. He wanted me to go be a fish person. On the other hand, either way, he's without her. She could have more time with him. Yeah, I think the thing is, when you can be a badass fish person, you be a badass fish
We had
person.
a really good life. But that's not my life anymore, is it, Harry?
Yeah.
Not after what I've been through on this island. Not after all I've found out about myself. I can't fool myself anymore. I have to accept what I truly am and leave you behind.
I will probably, if there's a cutscene here, at some point go
going
back
back home.
and see what the other one does. But we're gonna be a badass fish person. And possibly summon Cthulhu.
What a lovely melody. I don't believe I've ever heard more than a few notes. Until now.
Like, it feels like not following through with this, just sort of
For years I thought I was sick. The
misses.
truth is, I was homesick.
Like, it feels like we're leaving this unfinished, and I want to see it through.
The pain, the suffering. It was all because of how far I was from here.
Yeah, she's a
Everything
fish
seems
person.
so far away now. No trace of pain, no trace of sickness. Nothing besides this place. It's so pleasant to forget everything else. Nothing matters anymore. I'm finally one of the thousands of minds connected to the Ichor. Connected with the Elder God. Goodbye, Harry.
That was my name. Whoosh. We whoosh through. We're going home to the Cthulhu. What is that? Okay, jellyfish and fish. But look at this fish. This looks like a mechanical fish. I am into the mechanical fish.
Efungului awachnagol.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
1, 2. Don't forget the harmony. 1, 2, 3.
Huh.
All my life is empty since I went away. Skies don't seem to be so clear.
Oh, good. We had at least one Polynesian culture consultant. You're Lowenthal. Okay, I know his name.
And fate be kind to join us some sweet day. Oh, how I miss you, dear old pal of mine.
Well,
Each night and day I pray you're always mine. Sweetheart, may God bless
I appear to have lost my mouse.
Angel hands caress you, while sweet dreams rest you, dear old pal.
There's a slight difference of the song ending depending on which ending, but it's been a couple months since you saw someone play through it. That's really neat. Well, I guess I can't save. Okay, that's fine. So I'll let that finish. We finished it. That was
Dearie, I'm so lonely.
that was not
How I miss
the
your smile.
ending I expected. Like, I expected something a little more directly horror. But really, it was a choice about who she was and what she discovered, and
May God decree
that's
I
interesting.
back someday. Oh,
I'm really glad I played that. I've had it on my list for a while.
dear old pal of mine. Each night and day I pray you're always mine.
Localized. I'm just waiting for the. I don't want to miss anything. If I don't, it feels finished. I don't think we've lost. Like, I don't think we're gonna get another scene or anything. But I don't wanna. I don't wanna risk it. I'm very invested.
While
Well.
sweet dreams rest you, dear old pal of mine. I love you, Nora.
And I love you, Harry.
Aw.
Even today,
Oh, there we go.
so many years later, I still doubt whether I did the right thing. I lied to you for the first and last time. And even if it was to free you from pain, suffering, and death, I deceived you.
You did.
And I've paid such a high price for my deceit, Nora. Fate has punished me with a long and sorrowful life, with no other incentive than my work. Because that is the only thing I have now. My dear old pal.
Miskatonic University. We got an achievement for completing the game. So if I quit, I can go back to the just chatting screen. I have feelings about that. I think I am gonna have to go back to the like chapter select and at some point see what the other ending is, but that's what we did. I'm sad. I am gonna check out the other choice at some point, but I think for tonight on this stream, I'm gonna sit with that choice I made. I don't think it was the wrong one, but it was a choice. It most certainly was a choice. So thank you for going on this adventure with me. I'm gonna try not to cry too much on stream. And yes, she's happy. She's where she belongs. I'm not sure how I feel about this. Yeah. And we did it. And she got to make that choice at the end, and I got to make that choice, like as the player and as her. I'm really glad, because 3 seconds before I was complaining that he made this choice for her. She gets to not be sick, and she gets to take her life back and go be a mer person. And he made his choices. I wish they had made those choices by talking to each other, but you know. Whew. It is 9:09, and Taco is telling me that I have not fed them yet, so I should do that. But thank you for going on that ride with me. Next Wednesday, I think we're going to check out the Dreaming Sarah game I picked up on the Switch, just because it has my name on it, and it was $4. So I legally had to. Yep, Taco. There he is. And in the meantime, I think I'm going to do some Stardew Valley on Friday. I'm going to have to see how Friday goes. And yeah, Friday and probably Monday will be Stardew Valley. And if there's interest in seeing the other choice, I would be happy to pop that on a different day. But I think I need that one to be the choice I made for the moment. And not just, I normally like to see everything right away, but that one I want to sit with. So thank you again for help with the puzzles, and yeah. Have a good night, everyone, and stay safe.